Hello everyone, welcome to the first devlog in my new series of videos. I used to make Adopt Me videos and I stopped uploading for a while because I didn't feel like making videos on a game which I quit at the time. Well, I still don't play Adopt Me anymore, but I decided to try out a new series on the channel instead, focusing on development videos rather than playing games. If you want to see more videos like this, then make sure to like, comment and subscribe. Anyway, I started making this ERLC driving police roleplay game a couple months ago, and I stumbled across it when I was looking back at old games I developed. I am still working on Blockville a lot, but I thought I could see where I can take the project now if I work on it every couple of days and make devlogs on it. So, without further ado, let's get into the video. Make sure to watch until the end because it's going to be an exciting one. So today I will be building one of the many gas stations in the game. It may seem boring, but it's very important in the police roleplay map. Before I worked on the park, which came along quite nicely in my opinion, but it's time to start adding buildings to the map. So I began by connecting the roads to the gas station area, which I picked out on the corner by the intersection, which I think is quite a good place to have it, because it's where a load of players would be. It was a pain trying to get the white edges of the roads and pavements to line up, but I eventually did it and I think it looks nicer with the rounded pavements rather than blocky pavements. Then I moved on to the actual building, where I plan to add a gas station job which players can earn money from. I haven't fully decided what it will be yet, but it might be a sort of delivery job where you have to deliver supplies to people around the map. But I first added a window on the side of the building, but then it looked weird, so I just made it a solid wall and I had the windows on the front instead. I decided to use two materials, concrete for the walls and stone for the lower part of the wall for decoration. I started making some windows for the building, and I tried to space them out equally apart so it would look symmetrical and a lot nicer. So once the wall outline was completed, I decided to add some detail through a sign. I picked the right colour, which was orange, and also font, eventually after going through every single font that there was available to find the correct one. And I thought it would be good if I added a ring around it, a white ring with a darker background than the wall colour. I thought it would make it pop and stand up some more. So once I also decided to make orange the secondary colour of the gas station. I have seen a lot of blues and greens being used in previous builds, so I chose orange as it's a nice stand-up colour, and I haven't seen much orange being used on different gas stations in driving games on Roblox. I then moved on to the roof, making sure it lined up and it was a slightly darker grey. Okay, so I just finished the wildlife around the gas station. I added some rocks, trees and bushes to blend it into the environment better, rather than being a standalone building. I also made a little path back to the parking area out of dirt from the door at the back of the building. So after that I started working on the most important areas of the gas station, where the parking was and also where the pumps would be. I hopped into a free model car to test whether the size was alright and to make sure that when we had our own vehicle models that they would be able to manoeuvre around. Once I knew the sizing was good, I began working on the shelter for the pumps, and I did the good old developer thing of reusing something that I already made, which was the background of the sign as decoration for the floor. I used the same decoration for the pillars as well to hold up the roof, with the same colour scheme and materials to make sure it matched the main building. I then curved the pillars at the top so it would look more pleasing to everyone, and I did another test drive in the free model car to see if it would be able to move around easily, which it did, which was good. I then began working on the actual gas pumps, which I have done for Blockville and various other games that I've helped work on. So I knew it wouldn't take me too long to add all of the decorations. I then played around with a couple materials and colours until I found something that matched and was good. So I think I've finished adding everything on the exterior. The pumps are looking decent, and I also added some yellow poles, which makes it look a lot more realistic. I even added a gas line, which tells the price of gas in the game at the front when you are turning into the station. I also added the signs on top of the road, which later on I may change the colour and materials, and I may adjust it a little bit differently to how it currently is, but all of that is left for me to do is the interior, where I plan to add some shelves, boxes and different decorations. I also added a couple decorations like piles of wood and other materials on the floor. Okay, so don't diss me in the comments, but I did get a free model ring with a gradient because I can't make my own, and it's the only way I could add one, but it's fine. Every game uses free models, even Adopt Me does. So I just changed the text values in the model to make it match for my purpose, which would be to begin the gas station worker job. I won't script it today in this devlog, and I'm not the best at scripting, so I might have to hire one to script the more complex systems, but it will be behind the counter just like an ERLC. Okay guys, I have finished making the gas station for my police driving roleplay game. So I think it turned out well, but let's have a look inside. We have some decorations on the shelf and the neon ring on the floor where you can select a job in the future. There are also some materials on the floor and a whole section of boxes and shelves over here. I might add some more decorations after this video to make it even better. When you go out of the back door, you can see some graffiti on the walls, which gives more detail, and I think the gas station turned out pretty good overall. So that is the end of the devlog, and I'm going to carry on after this video, adding a couple more details and decorations and different features to make it better. If you enjoyed and want to see more devlogs on this game, then make sure to tell me in the comments, and if you haven't already, make sure to like and subscribe. I will see you all in the next video. Thank you for watching.